Disclaimer. This content is for educational and entertainment purposes only. It is not intended as professional psychological advice, diagnosis, or treatment. If you're experiencing manipulation or abuse, please contact appropriate professional services. Their words say one thing, but their body is telling you the complete opposite. Body language accounts for up to 93% of communication, yet most people ignore it completely. In this video, I'll teach you how to read people like a book by understanding the signals their body unconsciously sends. Let's get started. Point 1. Eye contact patterns. Eyes are often called the windows to the soul, and for good reason. When someone is lying or uncomfortable, their eye contact becomes inconsistent. They might look away frequently, blink rapidly, or stare too intensely trying to appear honest. Genuine interest shows through natural, comfortable eye contact. They look at you while speaking and listening, but not in an intimidating way. Here's a powerful detail. When people recall real memories, their eyes typically move up and to the left. When they're constructing false stories, eyes often move up and to the right. This isn't foolproof, but it's a useful indicator. Also watch for micro-expressions around the eyes. Real smiles create wrinkles at the corners. Fake smiles only move the mouth. Point 2. Crossed arms and barriers. When people cross their arms, they're creating a physical barrier. This usually indicates defensiveness, disagreement, or discomfort. It's a self-soothing gesture that says, "I'm protecting myself from you or this situation." However, context matters. Someone might cross their arms because they're cold. The key is noticing when they cross their arms in response to specific topics or people. Watch for other barrier behaviors too. Placing objects between you and them, turning their body away, or taking a step back. These all signal psychological distance. Conversely, open body language with arms relaxed at sides or using open gestures indicates receptivity and trust. Point 3. Mirroring. This is one of the most reliable indicators of rapport and attraction. When people like you or feel connected to you, they unconsciously mirror your body language. If you lean in, they lean in. If you cross your legs, they do the same shortly after. This happens automatically when we're comfortable with someone. It's our brain's way of signaling, we're on the same wavelength. You can actually use this intentionally. By subtly mirroring someone else's body language, you can build rapport and make them feel more comfortable with you. But be natural about it. Obvious mirroring comes across as mocking or manipulative. Point 4. Facial touching. When people touch their face, neck, or ears frequently, it often signals stress, lying, or discomfort. Common tells include covering the mouth while speaking, subconsciously hiding the light, touching the nose, increased blood flow from stress, rubbing the neck, self-soothing under pressure, pulling the ear, discomfort with what they're hearing or saying. These are called adapters in body language research. They're self-soothing behaviors we do when anxious. However, some people have nervous habits. Look for clusters of behavior and sudden changes rather than isolated gestures. Point 5. Feet direction. This is one of the most honest body language signals because people rarely think about controlling their feet. If someone's feet point toward you during conversation, they're engaged and interested. If their feet point toward the door or away from you, even while their body faces you, they want to leave. During group conversations, notice whose feet point toward whom. This reveals the true power dynamics and who people actually want to talk to. This works because our feet instinctively point where we want to go. It's an evolutionary response that's hard to fake. Point 6. Personal space invasion. Everyone has invisible boundaries for comfortable personal space. Intimate space, 0-18 inches, is reserved for romantic partners and very close friends. Personal space, 1.54 feet, is for friends and familiar people. Social space, 4-12 feet, is for acquaintances. When someone repeatedly invades your personal space, they're either attracted to you or trying to intimidate you. Context and other signals tell you which. Pay attention to how people react when you move closer. If they lean back or step away, they're uncomfortable. If they stay put or lean in, they're comfortable with you. This is cultural too. Americans typically need more personal space than people from Latin or Mediterranean cultures. Point 7. Hand gestures. Hands are incredibly expressive and often reveal true feelings. Steepling fingers, touching fingertips together in a triangle, signals confidence and authority. Open palms facing up suggest honesty and openness. Hidden hands or clenched fists indicate stress or aggression. When people are lying, they tend to use fewer hand gestures or make awkward, stiff movements. Honest communication flows naturally with expressive hand movements. Also watch for grooming gestures, fixing hair, adjusting clothes, or straightening appearance. These often happen around people we're attracted to or want to impress. One powerful tell. When someone places their hand over their heart while speaking, it usually indicates genuine emotion or sincerity. Point 8. Voice tone and speed. While technically paralanguage, voice characteristics are crucial to reading people. When lying, people's voices often rise in pitch slightly due to stress. They might speak faster, trying to get through the lie quickly, or slower, carefully constructing their story. Confident people speak at a moderate, steady pace with varied intonation. Monotone speech often indicates disinterest or depression. Listen for sudden changes in pace or pitch when certain topics arise. This suggests emotional activation around that subject. Also notice vocal pauses and filler words. Excessive ums and uhs can indicate deception or that someone is carefully choosing their words. Point 9. Genuine versus fake smiles. Not all smiles are created equal, and learning to spot the difference is crucial. A genuine smile, called a Duchenne smile, involves both the mouth and the eyes. You'll see crow's feet wrinkles at the corners of the eyes, and the cheeks rise naturally. Fake smiles only move the mouth. The eyes remain cold and unchanged. Politicians and salespeople often display these social smiles. Timing matters too. Real smiles appear and fade gradually. Fake smiles often appear suddenly and disappear abruptly, like switching off a light. Pay attention to asymmetrical smiles as well. When one side of the mouth smiles more than the other, it often indicates mixed feelings or sarcasm. Point 10. Cluster reading. This is the most important principle: never judge based on a single gesture. Body language must be read in clusters. Look for multiple signals pointing to the same conclusion. For example, if someone is lying, you might see avoiding eye contact, touching their face, crossing their arms, feet pointing away, and inconsistent voice tone. Together, these create a reliable picture. A single gesture could mean anything. Crossed arms alone might just mean someone is cold. But crossed arms plus stepping back plus looking away equals clear discomfort. Also consider baseline behavior. Some people naturally avoid eye contact or touch their face frequently. Notice deviations from their normal patterns. Context is everything. The same gesture means different things in different situations. Always consider the environment and circumstances. You now have the tools to read people's true intentions through their body language. Practice these observations in your daily life, and you'll be amazed at what you notice. What body language signal do you find most revealing? Share in the comments. And subscribe for more psychology content that gives you real-world advantages. Next video. I'll reveal the manipulation tactics narcissists use to control relationships. Click the notification bell so you don't miss it. This content is intended for educational and entertainment purposes only. It is not professional psychological advice, therapy, or medical guidance. The information presented is based on psychological research and principles but should not replace consultation with licensed mental health professionals. If you are experiencing abuse, manipulation, or mental health concerns, please contact National Domestic Violence Hotline, 1-800-799-7233. Crisis Text Line. Text HOME to 741741, your local mental health services. The creator and channel are not responsible for any actions taken based on this information.